Hello, my name is Alondra Cienfuegos, and I will be presenting type 1 diabetes. What is type 1 diabetes? Type 1 diabetes is a chronic condition where the pancreas produces little to no insulin. Insulin is a hormone that allows glucose to enter the cells and be able to produce energy. Statistics in the United States: about 1.6 million Americans have type 1 diabetes. About 64,000 Americans are diagnosed with type 1 diabetes every year. About 1.5 times higher for males and females to be diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Trends in type 1 diabetes. Between the years of 2002 and 2009, there has been a 21% increase in type 1 diabetes that has developed in youth. Between 2002 and 2015, type 1 diabetes has increased significantly in Black and Hispanic populations. In 2016, based on self-reported type and insulin use, 0.55% of U.S. adults were diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, representing about 1.3 million adults. Researchers have said that environmental factors are responsible for the increase in trends. Causes and risk of type 1 diabetes. The causes. For type 1 diabetes, there is not a proven or exact cause. Genetics and environmental factors are possible causes for this disease. Our immune system is supposed to fight off bacteria, but it mistakenly destroys insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. The risk. Geography, genetics, family history, and age are risks associated with type 1 diabetes. Geography poses as a risk because the risk of getting the disease increases as you move further from the equator. With genetics, certain genes can indicate an increased risk of developing type 1 diabetes. If a close family member has type 1 diabetes, it can be posed as an increased risk. At ages 4 to 7 years old and 10 to 14 years old, these are considered peaks of developing type 1 diabetes. Treatment and symptoms of type 1 diabetes. Treatment: carbohydrate, fat, and protein counting, eating healthy foods, frequent blood sugar monitoring, taking insulin, exercising regularly. The symptoms: increased thirst, upset stomach, increased hunger, especially after eating, fatigue, blurry vision, frequent urination, and unexpected weight loss. Prevention methods. According to the CDC, type 1 diabetes cannot be prevented, but can be managed with the help from your doctor. Living a better lifestyle by participating in activities that keep you active, managing your blood sugar and making sure they are at normal levels, attending regular checkups to help manage type 1 diabetes is essential. Educating yourself and seeking support for type 1 diabetes can help manage this disease. Type 1 diabetes. Blood sugar monitoring. For someone who is diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, it is important to regularly check blood sugar. The normal range is about 140, and if the numbers come out between 140 and 190, above 140 and 190, this is an indicator that the blood sugar levels are high. When it comes to blood sugar monitoring, your doctor can recommend an appropriate device to check if your levels are staying steady. How to monitor blood sugar. If you are using a blood sugar meter, insert the test strip and prick your fingertip with the lancet. Squeeze the area to release some blood and hold the test strip to the drop of the blood. The number will be displayed on the monitor after a few seconds. There is an alternative to the blood sugar meter, and it is called Freestyle Libre Flash Glucose Monitoring System. This is a sensor that is placed on the upper arm, and the blood sugar levels are read using a reading device. Sources. For type 1 diabetes support, there is a website where individuals can get personal support. So here's the website, and there's sources that are displayed for those who have been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. There is a diabetes help on call, and this is made up of compassionate volunteers who know firsthand the ever-changing demands of living with type 1 diabetes. One-on-one support. It's just connection with people who have walked in your shoes if you have been diagnosed with this disease. And then the community forum, connect with people all over the world who are dealing with type 1 diabetes in their own way. There are multiple diabetes education programs near the area. PIH Health Whittier Hospital is one of them. And this is great for those who need resources to help manage type 1 diabetes. It can sometimes be overwhelming, but with help, it can be manageable. And this is my reference page. Thank you.